What are you doing? Are you recording me?
I am now.
Why?
Because you're so funny.
I'm not even doing anything. All I'm doing is just sitting here.
Brittany and I have been on the pot talking about,
Things
stupid
and
people,
stuff.
really.
Things and stuff.
Things and stuff, yeah. Yeah. Are you going to try my breakfast, Brittany?
Probably.
I really highly suggest you do.
It's not really breakfast time though. Like.
Well, it's more like brunch, okay? And it's fucking awesome as hell. Brittany and I were shouting out. We want to shout out to the two fucking idiots that tried to break into to Cody's truck.
Oh my god. I would have been so scared if that was me in that situation. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I would run into a tree as well.
Right? Like, what people don't understand is that Cody can hear a click when he is sleeping. Our house is big, and he was in bed sleeping and heard the doorknob of the truck, like the click.
And he sleeps with a fan, doesn't he?
And he sleeps with the fan, yes.
Like,
and out he went in his underwear and a baseball bat. And his brother. And the guy ran up the fucking tree.
I can't imagine. Like, I bet they probably looked at the door, looked at each other, and then just split.
They did. That's exactly what they did.
Looked at, like, I can imagine the look on their faces looking at each other. Like, oh my god. We're gonna die.
Right?
Runs up a tree.
Definitely. He ran right up the tree. And because I didn't know if there was more than just the two, right? So obviously I'm not moving away from the door. The kids are in the house, right?
Yeah.
Him and his brother are in their fucking underwear and all their muscles running down the street with baseball bats. I'm screaming like a fucking psychopath, right? You picked the wrong neighborhood, nigga!
I can't imagine.
So yeah, the neighbors called the cops for sure. Like, they probably seen Josh and Cody going through the backyards in their underwear with baseball bats. They probably called the police on Cody and Josh, not the other guys, because they were hiding in trees. Like, nobody's seen them. They just heard some psycho bitch fucking screaming down the street, and then two men in their underwear in their back fucking yards. So I get it. But yeah, then the cops stalked us for like an hour. And we didn't move. Like, we stayed at the end of the driveway, and they're just driving by at like 4 kilometers an hour looking right at us. We're like, nobody even asked you to come. The fuck are you? Like, what do you want?
Honestly.
Right? But they must have known. They must have known, because they didn't even talk to us. They just stared at us, And, I mean, by the time they got to one of the neighbors must have, because instantly they would have said to the lady, because I was fucking mad and yelling horrible shit, right? So they must have said, oh, we heard a lady yelling. Well, what was she yelling about?
Yeah.
She was angry. And then I don't know what happened. So I can't even imagine what the cops were told that night. But they didn't even talk to us. They just stared right at us. One up that street, and then one circled the block. You're probably right, though. They were probably like, we need to find these kids.
Seriously. Like,
we
get
need
the kids before they do. Like,
seriously, though.
I bet they probably put 2 and 2 together. Like,
oh, yeah.
And then, they're like, holy shit. Find the kids.
No doubt, eh?
And they're staring at you to make sure you don't move.
Right? Which we weren't. We weren't moving. Like, I mean, where are we who are we chasing? They're hiding. Like, we don't know where they are. Right? So we just stood there because they got to come back this way somewhere. You know what I mean? You live over there, you little piece of shit.
Yeah.
Right? And then one of them did attempt to go down the street. All dressed in black in the middle of the summer, like he didn't do anything. Cody, he's like, oh my God. I'm like, break his fucking jaw. All right, that's enough of that story.